Hi everyone and welcome to my Unreal Simulation World. Today I'm bringing the first ever video to my channel, so I'm really excited about it. As you can see, it's a Project Cars 2 gameplay, a 5-lap race in Laguna Seca, one of my favorite tracks in the world. I'm driving a Ferrari GT3. It's a only class race, so everybody in the field is racing a GT3 car. The AI level is set to 100, or the Ace mode, but they're not really that fast even in this mode. Also me neither, so it's going to be a really excited close race, and I hope you all enjoy it. Well, the racing age is set to authentic. It means that if the real-life car has a low ABS assistance, like the one I'm driving, the game will set the ABS assistance to low, and so on. Okay, we're finishing here the warm-up lap. It's good to have the brake temperatures okay, the pressure of the tires okay, so all you have to do is press the throttle and the brake pedal at the same time a little bit, and those temperatures and pressures should get raised. Okay, before the race starts, I would like to ask for you to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell icon, so you won't lose any of my not so good but fair enough gameplays. Okay, and here we go. Okay, we had a really good start, almost perfect launch. We were able to get a good split stream here. Now, very careful for the first corner. First corners of a race is always dangerous and we have to be really careful. Don't be like those multiplayers that just smash everybody out of the track trying to win the race in the first corner. You have a full race ahead of you and you don't want to compromise it by taking damage to your car, getting a penalty, or in the worst case, get disqualified. So let's not be a dangerous driver here. It all mid to high speed corners and you don't want to waste a race in the first corners. Okay, so here we're approaching the corkscrew turn. It's one of the more difficult and famous turns in the world. It was here back in 1996 that Alex Zanardi performed an overtake that is known as the Pass, when he overtook Brian Herta in the last lap of the Toyota Grand Prix of Monterrey for the 1996 kart series. Let's take a break here, and if you've never seen that overtake, here it is. I took it from the Yay and Rolo's YouTube page. I hope that's okay, mate. So we're completing the first lap of the race right now in the 6th position, battling for the 5th position. It was a pretty good start considering we started the race in the 13th position. I'm gonna take a minute here now and talk a little bit about me and my channel. Well, I'm always was a fan of motorsport racing. I graduated in mechanical engineering here in Brazil, my home country, and that's why my English is not the best. Apologies for that, by the way. And I had the opportunity to work with the former Formula 1 driver Wilson Fittipaldi, brother of Emerson Fittipaldi, 2 times Formula 1 world champion. And also worked with Ricardo Divila, the designer engineer of all the Copper Sucker's Formula 1 cars during my time in Formula V team in Brazil, called F-Promo Racing. Thank you very much, guys. After that, I worked with the Formula Inter category, where I was one of the data engineers of the team, and I learned a lot about telemetry while I was there. Thanks for your guys' ear. It was a really pleasure, and I learned a lot during this time. Actually, I'm considering recording some Formula V Brazil gameplays here in my channel, so please leave a comment if you'd like to see it here. So, okay, another lap completed. Now we are in the 4th place, and we're going to the unthreaded hairpin. And what a beautiful maneuver to take the 3rd position. This corner is unthreaded hairpin, and as I said before, it's a 2 apex turn. It comes after a mid-straight, so you have to apply the brakes really gently and use a technique called trail braking. That consists in applying the brakes while you're turning the car. But with the mass transfer, it gets really easy to block the front right wheel, so you have to be careful. So, as I was saying, as a mechanical engineer, I got during the time some technical knowledge about racing car dynamics, suspension, transmission, brakes, aerodynamics, etc. And I'm willing to talk about all these areas during my videos. So my idea is to upload videos about braking points, how to recognize them and what their influence in lap time, how to apply the brakes, what happens to the mass of the car when you apply the brakes, and what are the consequences of this mass transfer. As I said in the overtaking maneuver, why the mass transfer could block the brakes, things like that. How to adjust your gear ratios depending on the track you're racing, how to perform a heel and toe down shift, and what are the concerns that you have to keep in mind when doing it, how the attack angle of a wing influences on the cornering speed and on the straight stop speed, and if the channel have a future, more advanced topics like how to read the telemetry chart and how to use it to get better lap times. Of course, I'm not the top best race engineer in the world, but I have my knowledge and it will be a pleasure to share it with the community. But of course, the main objective of the channel is to post informal gameplays and have some fun racing the best cars in the world in the best tracks in the world. So please leave a comment saying what cars would you like to see me driving and in which track, what type of race would you like to see. An endurance race, a multiplayer session, a 5 laps like this one. Anyway, feel free to comment about these things in my videos. So those last 2 corners here, the AI is really slow here, so if you're trying to pass the AI driver, consider to do it here. They are really, really slow. So we're about to complete another lap of the race, and we are entering now in the last lap of the race. I realize here that if I'm not starting to get a little bit aggressive, I will not be able to win the race. And as you can see, the cars in front of me started to fight for the 1st position, which could be good and bad at the same time. So I realized that I get a better exit of the corner here, so I decided to go for it, and well, I left no room for his car, but it happens. Now we begin the pursuit for the 1st place. This is a really tricky corner because it's a mid-speed corner and it's really easy to get an understeer here. Wanna know more about understeer and oversteer? Leave a comment. Another mid to high speed corner here, so we've got to be careful. Okay, we've managed to get side by side here, but the corkscrew is a really dangerous corner for try the overtake. So let's wait for the right moment. A little bit of touching here, but that's what race is all about. Approaching the last corners here, he didn't close the door, so it's time to go for it. After all, we get just one more corner to go. And okay, we made it. 1st video, 1st win. We began with the right foot. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and if you liked this video and wanna see some more, please subscribe, hit the like button, and see you next time.